Tugende.
And we are live and kicking. But don't worry about it. We're just trying to be free. Where is the land that is ours? Do you know any land in this world that is free? Yeah. They said it was America. But you know I'm a black man, right? You can't change the world. So that ain't no free land for me.
Just if we don't seek the help.
You know what I mean?
My witness when
be out there with my dreadlocks.
House on my
hey, kidogo 8 to 15.
This is a black
Kamlesh was jaywalking. You know what I mean?
Was dread walking.
Dread walking out here. Walking while black. Okay. Existing.
Walking with your antennas.
While black.
Yeah.
God, it's a whole criminal offense. You know? And what's up, TikTok? What's up, people?
It has come to my attention
that
you had a fruitful weekend.
What you mean?
Fruitful. Yeah. Reports are coming in left, right, and center. Yeah. From our intelligence.
Okay. It was a nice one.
That's all she wrote.
It was a nice one. It was a good weekend.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky to be here. All I'm saying is, man, if you're a UFC fighter and you don't like Aljamain, you had a good time. Man, I don't like Aljamain since he knocked out Kamaru. Man, and then he spoke so much trash.
Kamaru is an old man now.
Yeah, but you don't take the belt and then talk all that shit. He talked a whole lot of shit after he took the belt from Kamaru. I was like, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. Okay, and I didn't want a Nyang'anywe belt, like a decision. So I wanted a freaking knockout.
You didn't want unanimous decision.
I wanted TKO. And that's what we got. Nakumbuka venye alizima Kamaru, it's like niko wapi.
That man forgot himself.
That man got kicked to yesterday.
That man became Kamaru. You feel me?
I accent was happening. After that kick. But yeah, welcome to the Black Kings Frequency.
The Black Kings Frequency.
On the Black Hole Fire Network.
Yes, sir.
The media of the 21st century.
Where we tell the truth.
And nothing but
the truth, man.
You get what I mean? Ndio maana manzi hata kama siwapendi bado nitawaambia tu siwapendi.
Sikuchukia na kudharau.
Yo, mimi nakuchukia. But but how have you been though? How was your weekend?
Man, my weekend was chilling. Yeah, man, nothing much going on. I was indoors working. And as everybody can see, we have a young diary of a young black king. He's come to the King's Frequency. You feel me? His antenna. The diary is in the frequency.
Is in the frequency.
Not the frequency is in the diary.
You wish. That diary will collapse if it held the frequency. You can't host the frequency, man. This is too hard. What do you mean?
Reality.
You should try to invite this.
The diary is on a different frequency.
No. It is the
vibration.
It is the right time.
It is okay.
Yeah.
You see, perception.
It is fine.
It is. Ishi na yako.
It is well with myself.
And we have some very interesting questions today that came to our attention, that we got from
our intelligence sources.
And that's why we call this show For Sanity's Sake.
Yeah.
Because, man, mi nataka wasimamishe basi nishuke. I'm done with this earth. Like, where is the exit of this planet? Like, opens door.
It's toxic.
Walks to Mars.
It's toxic.
Okay.
It's toxic.
Very.
Yeah, man. We need videos. To just document how toxic this whole.
That's why he's a young king.
Yeah. He gets it.
It took him a minute though.
There's a difference in the frequency.
Not in the frequency.
You need to up your frequency to get to the diary's level.
Ni sawa, to be sawa.
Or vice versa.
You know,
perspective.
I see you with the eye, That man is flaming.
Yeah, man.
For everybody that doesn't know, Black Hole Fire Network has merchandise. You can get our merchandise everywhere. You can also order from a number that Job is going to give you.
Yes, sir.
In a few.
Yes, sir.
But in the meantime, the young Black King has questions.
Yeah, I'm out here
Like
looking
that.
looking at the questions that the people have sent.
So I saw something before we get to the king, the young one. So I saw this post that left me flabbergasted. I even came in with the Queen's English, and you know, big words. Dictionary. These are
definitions.
These are the words you'd write for
It's not
composition.
even dictionary, it's thesaurus.
You know,
Yeah.
you'd write such words for composition. Inaekwa tick.
Yeah.
And a circle.
Good.
Good.
I see you.
You're like, yeah.
You out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw this story that had me like, the hell is happening? So it's this guy that was saying apparently he started dating this chick, seeing this chick.
Okay.
Now mother-in-law wanted to get a bite of the young boy. So some mother-in-law asha offer.
Yo, wait. Context. This guy
This guy
is dating a chick.
is dating a chick. The girl's mother,
The chick's mom
yeah,
wants the chick's guy.
the hen,
Wants the
wants the chicks.
hey.
Kuku na kifaranga.
Hey. Wait.
So the chick's mom wants to,
Bomoa, the chick's guy.
well, you can put it like that. I'm Jenge.
And so what did the guy do?
We don't know. He was asking for advice.
Oh, like,
what
what do we
should
do?
what should I do?
What would you do?
Leave everybody. That lineage is cast. Okay.
You would be connecting the dots. You feel me?
There are dots that never need to connect. Okay.
You want,
Never.
you want to chase the back.
Listen.
Shush. Okay, let's spice it up for you.
Okay.
You're down bad.
And,
Oh.
the mom is
Kim
mourning.
Fuko yani is my G.
Mm.
Kim Fuko,
Uh-huh.
you're down bad.
Mm-hmm.
The mom is a MILF.
Yeah.
You feel me?
She's nice.
Like she
Takes care of herself.
takes
Brazilian.
care of herself.
Mm-hmm.
You feel
I
me?
think she's
Brazil.
Shout out to Kid.
She takes care of herself.
Mm-hmm.
And she got her own money. Like she multiple businesses. You feel me?
Kwa nini wakabete?
Kabete assassins.
Assassins, my G. Look. Hey. And you know it's true.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Takes care of herself.
takes care of herself.
Si wakabete.
Si wakabete.
Mhm.
Waliachana amicably.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
And then you're down bad. And she's like, yo, little girl don't have to know. It's just me and you.
Let me tell you what I do. I Mustafa.
What's cool stuff?
Mjeimba.
You jenga them jengo.
Look.
Eh.
Naenda mjei.
Rona mjei.
Mba. Kama Mustafa tu hivyo. When he was down bad alienda. Mjei. Niko sure pale hivyo hata niko na sonane daily. Look.
Yeah, lakini hapo ungekuwa na 80 daily.
Skiza.
Na si 80
Skiza.
shillings.
Manzi kuna lana zingine ufai kuwa part of. Okay. Avoid being a part of certain classes. These classes run through the vagina.
It's like that.
Do you think if it was the girl in the same situation as you, she would have thought twice?
You see, no, listen.
With
Sure.
your dad.
Yeah.
That's kind of normal.
Yeah, that happens.
And even old men in backward society used to marry young chicks. You'd get a 60-year-old guy somewhere in London, has been a bachelor all his life, came to Africa to explore,
Yeah.
went back, got the title sir,
Yeah.
and married some 19-year-old girl.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's normal. It's happened to her. Lakini. And wait. Your girlfriend's mother.
Yeah. Mama ya mama.
your girlfriend's mother. You want to put kikojozi kyako.
Do the necessary and make her your daughter.
Wow. But this is what I'd do. If I
You guy, you're down bad. Like you're deep in debt.
Oh, it's good that you clarified the deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In debt. Not guts. Debt. Creditor anakudai.
Acha tu wacha wauze kila kitu. Naenda Saudi.
Yeah. What if
Naenda
you-
Middle East. One time. Ama naenda US, naenda kwa mse wa kujenga roofs. I become a Mexican real quick.
Oh man, that's racist as fuck. That's super racist. What would you do?
It's a
Hakuna,
it's a tough.
it's here.
Yeah.
Your answer is here. Your answer is here.
On his silver
Kama
tooth.
vile ube explain, I'm deep in debt. For me, I'm just chasing the bag, you know.
So deep in the guts too.
Yeah, deep in the family.
Kuku na kifaranga got
Family
slaughtered.
affair.
She'll just have to understand. As my daughter, she'll have to understand.
Oh man, that's a whole other fucked up perspective.
Now, you know the most messed up bit is if the mother says, "Si lazima ajue," and you agree, and then coincidentally, both of them get pregnant.
So I saw that. Yeah, I saw that on IG.
Sanity's sick.
There was this,
Unaendea tu mkate.
there was this fat, plus size,
Nah.
black woman.
Oh, okay.
Like very plus size. Emphasis on the plus.
Yeah.
And she was
Just call her fat.
she was talking on the phone and she was like, yo, I went, so just for context sake, yo, I went and told Jerry that Simon is bad for him, for her. Like, Simon got me pregnant, and I've been telling her,
Yeah.
Simon is bad for you.
Very.
Like, yeah, that's your daughter's boyfriend who's gotten you pregnant. Now you're criticizing your daughter, saying this guy is bad for you, who's gotten you pregnant.
You're the poison in that family.
Yo, but what's wrong with Simon, though? Like, let's talk about
He
Simon.
says. You know he says. You know, once he says, he
Simon
says.
says, ha.
Simon says, ha, they ha. Simon says, bust it open, the man bust it. Listen.
Let's talk about Simon.
Now the worst bit is,
Yeah.
if Simon works out a threesome.
Man, you took it. Timbuktu.
He's not coming back from there.
Wow, umepeleka wapi sasa? So koni wapi?
You know, that's the worst bit. But all I'm saying is,
Man.
imagine what they wapate mimba. If he gets both of them, let's
You
assume
do
he
what
says
you say.
yes. Right?
Oh, he's a dad and a...
Nah,
He's a
unamwambia
dad.
He's a dad, he's a grandpa, he's an uncle, and an in-law.
unamwambia acha niende mkate. Nasimamia Saudi Arabia.
And a brother.
And a brother, no, a step brother, no,
A brother-in-law.
a brother-in-law, and a brother and dad.
And a son-in-law.
If you deep it, utapata he's also his own father.
Hey, yo.
Oh,
He's
man.
his own father-in-law. He asks himself for approval.
You approve.
Man. Yes.
In the mirror. You approve. You know,
Oh man, that's so messed up.
it's so messed up.
Something must kill a man.
In that case, your relative shall kill you. In that case, you've literally just committed.
Nah,
You know.
What?
Hey, yo, but kabete is dangerous.
Hey, it's been happening for years, for decades.
Yeah, for context sake, to everybody out there that doesn't know what we mean when we say kabete is dangerous, there's this area in Nairobi called Kabete.
Afete,
Lower,
Upper,
upper,
yeah.
wherever, as long as it's Kabete,
Mhm.
you will find so many widows. Na wengi ni wasaperi. You know, and they're looking very young
And wealthy,
and wealthy with property.
very wealthy.
Unajua nakuaga na kare ka development kagu Kapare. You know those ones? Ako kwa KV8 with golden earrings.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And shangles and rings.
Yeah.
And Simon.
Ah.
Yeah.
He can't miss.
And young Simon.
Listen.
Yeah.
But then again,
Shouts out to Simon.
there's another breed. Okay. These young 30-something light-skinned girls with nice ties, well off, driving their own cars, 1 or 2 kids, and she's telling you she's single. No matter where you are, 7th floor, 30th, jump off.
Like Shmani, the 3rd floor.
Okay.
And
Look, find the exit. The minute you get out of that building, delete her number. Never explain yourself. Block her and delete her number. Delete that social media account that she knew you had. Everything. Because that is not a place you want to be. That is mental health risk avenue.
Mental health risk.
failure to that, you'll know why you found her single at 30.
No.
Okay.
Nakwambia, kuna wachizi
Na wasera.
na wasera.
Na wachizi kisera.
And these women, first of all, they penile starved. And you'll always find them with toys. You know, not 1 or 2. And then she has really weird fantasies. You know, like tie me up, choke me and slap me, pee on my face. You know. You know, as in we can have a threesome with my friend. Good woman, good woman.
Shout out. Shout out.
Good woman, but he said no. Ask yourself, this man gave her 2 kids. So she's sexy, but he still left. Na kuna pesa yake. He left.
Traumatized.
Hey. No.
Oh, man.
Thou shalt not put your penile.
But shout out to Simon.
What's up with you and Simon today, though? What did Simon do to you?
Shout out to
Simon is a great man.
Good
A
man.
man of color.
A black king.
King.
Yes. Diaries and frequencies intertwined.
Aligned.
Yeah. You feel me? Man.
Man like Simon.
What? That's the threshold of what a man should be.
The Simonic principle.
The Simonic table. The Simonic unit of measurement.
Oh, man.
So are you 5 Simons? Or 1 Simon? You know.
SI unit. You shall be a couple of Simons.
SI is Simon.
Ah, man. You don't need friends anymore in this world. People do not decide their futures. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their futures. So do not Simon. Get better habits.
Okay. Well,
But anyway, the young king had some very interesting narratives.
Yeah.
Where we need some shit that things. Some things that we need to talk about.
Yeah.
We are Simoning too much. You know.
Shite.
If people could get context.
I'm sure, you know this knock German joke.
Which one?
Knock.
Who's there?
And I slap you. Vivi, ask the question.
Oh shit. You know how you get out of such a situation anytime a German knocks at your door? Just prove you're not Jewish.
Just read some Friedrich Nietzsche poetry.
Just prove you're not Jewish, you're safe.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Was that anti-Semitic?
Very. Hello.
Who cares?
Hello.
Dimore, talk to us.
The other person who sent something wanted to talk about the level of success in people who live in urban areas and for those who live huko ushago.
Okay.
So I'll read the message in Swahili.
Okay.
So he says, ushago kuna Murio akona nduthi, ng'ombe 3 za kukamua, amejenga nyumba yake ya mabati 3 rooms, iko na stima na maji, ameoa, watoto wanasoma na amefungulia bibi duka. But Nairobi kwa jamaa anapata 70k per month. Anaishi nyumba ya kurent, hana bibi, hana watoto. Kazi ni kung'ara na kujipaka koloni na anadhani ako sawa kwa maisha.
Akolembe.
Failure. Ushago guys wako mbele sana.
It's an interesting perspective.
Okay.
That is definitely an interesting.
What do you think though?
Yeah,
about
I think
that?
it's perspective. I think actually, if you have no family background, then I completely understand you. But if you have family in the rural area, you can get access to ukatiwe shamba yako, and there's plants or cattle or whatnot. Na uko Nairobi, ujalipa rent miezi 3, ufungiwa nyumba, then I don't pity you.
Okay.
But don't you think living in the countryside puts you in a comfort zone?
It does, but if you're from Nairobi,
Because those people don't have money, they
I
only
know,
have food.
But if you're from Nairobi,
Akwaga amesota
do you know how easy it is kukindia wasiwaocha hii lifestyle ya nayo? Because they ndo wameingia TikTok. You know how easy it is to just sell that lifestyle because you're from Nairobi.
But isn't it happening?
It is. So all I'm saying is, if you're crying
Suffering.
and suffering, and you can like disappear for like 1 year, 2 years, and come back good, I don't pity you.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I feel if you're suffering kama uko kwa hiyo situation HR anasema just battle on, sababu you know if you go to the village, trust you me, in the next 5 years utakuwa develop in any way,
But
because it
depends
puts
on
you in a
your
comfort
mindset,
zone, sababu you're not paying rent, you're not buying food, so
But it depends on your mindset.
why am I worried?
Because you're not going to Shago to retire. Like you're going to get a footing and then come back to Nairobi. Better, bigger and better. Or even you don't have,
If
you don't have to
if you put it that
relocate.
way, unaenda
You don't have to relocate. Like enda Kashake, letaga matunda
Re-strategize
huku,
the
you know,
road.
yeah.
That
But not
makes
that
sense.
he go like you're defeated, you're crawling back home. No, that's different. You know.
Okay.
Come less, you live in the countryside. give us your perspective.
That's like 10 Simon points.
Look,
Oh man.
in this lifetime, young kings should know which side of their bread is buttered. But listen, yes, I do live in the suburbs, but there is truth to both, you know. He said something like, "Ushago watu wako na chakula." No man, they have food, they don't got money.
Yeah.
But in Nairobi, you have money,
Don't really have food like that, especially option wise.
option-wise, you know, because people are limited out on diet.
The money is foot to mouth.
Ask how many niggas have had something different apart from ugali.
Mayai.
Hata si hivyo, we shall give them more options. Ugali, mchele, ama chapo. That is basically what Nairobians eat.
Umeshika kila msa.
Yeah. But you know there's more options to the food, right? Like
It's sweet potatoes.
you know, so there's a whole meal of sweet potatoes, beans, na njugu. And ukitaka hata unaweza ongezea waru na carrots. That's when uko central.
Shouts out.
Na kasupu.
Kawaba.
Kawaba.
Ati kawaba.
Kawaba.
In central 20 liters ya maji ni kawaba. You know,
20 liters. Yeah.
unasikianga ati eka kakitunguu, kanyanya, ongeza maji. Ai, si ongeze. Eka maji. You know, but
Shouts out to my people.
there's nuance in both.
Soups.
There's nuance in both trains of thought.
Yeah.
you can come to Nairobi, do all that as a young man, but you expose yourself to more opportunities to
Outside.
actually make a network to become a high net worth individual. But ukiwa ushago, when you're in the countryside, your networking options are limited.
True.
The pool of people you interact with is limited. The opportunities limited. So it's about what you want with your life. If you're at home, ushago, and you're farming for profit, and I mean for money, see ya kukula,
Yeah.
you can always come back to the city
Exactly, and make a killing.
and make a killing in the city.
Yeah.
You don't need to stay there since you have built a business that is able to exist without you micromanaging.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
And you can be to and fro.
To and fro.
Like
Get
that.
yourself a
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But now I think both scenarios are true because ati wa Nairobi ana how much?
70.
Now huyu wa Nairobi pia akijipanga fiti anaweza ishi fiti Nairobi. I would say social pressures, man. Like how you earning 70 bands and you're like paying for like 40k
To be mad.
or 30k.
That is basically
You shouldn't even be in a crib for 20k to be honest.
you should use less than an eighth
Yeah.
of your salary
Mm.
on your housing.
But now,
So if you are earning 70k, unaishi crib how much?
What is an
What is
eighth
it?
of
what's
70,000?
an eighth of 70?
That's like
0.8.
Simon says.
Multiplied by 70,000. You'll get what you want. Kamlesh saves the entire episode. You know. And then you saw this story of this man that left his family, no, his wife, after he learned she was pregnant with triplets.
Hey. That's not what I signed up for.
No, but they're
That was
yours.
not in the job description.
They're yours. They're your kids.
It's 14k.
So get yourself a nice 14k.
Nice one
That's a
bedroom in
1B.
Rongai.
That's a
Yeah.
2-bedroom in some areas.
What do you mean a 1B?
That's how-
My G, you ukiingia umo unaishi fiti 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll even have 2 toilets.
But you know what they more shitting options.
You know, like there's nothing as bad as. Have you ever gone to your homie and you? Okay, this might sound bad to most people.
To all the homies listening,
Have you ever gone to the homie
pick and choose if this is your house.
and he only has 1 toilet?
He's talking about you, bro.
You know, you need multiple shitting options. You know, like if you're shitting there, I need to be able to pee over there
In peace.
in peace. Plus, you should be able to air. You should be able to air.
Not shit in peace.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Nuance. Listen. Ushaona mse mko wengi kwa mse fulani mmechill. Somebody just took a shit.
Natoka hivi.
Hata si hivyo. Now you can go piss. That place is still steamy.
Yo,
Yup.
he's talking about you, man.
That.
You feel me?
Look.
But yeah, man, I feel like so many young guys get like a proper bag
Mm-hmm.
and they just shift their whole
Social life.
lifestyle.
Oh, but is
That's
it
messed up.
because none of them were taught how to manage money.
If anything, the more money you get, the more cautious you should be.
Yes.
'Cause
Money
now
is
this
dangerous.
fleeting, like,
Yeah.
and then there's
But
nothing more dangerous than it's okay, let it
Cash
fleet,
at hand.
let it fleet.
I'll
next
make more.
month. Next month.
But it's also an issue of maybe you've grown in poverty. You've grown up in poverty, you know. Na umeishi tu kusema mimi lazima nitakaa tu bedroom.
Hayo sana shida yako.
Look.
So unaona tu lazima
See,
the
but
first- mimi lazima
15K,
niishi Kilimani.
15K,
Umeishi
unaweza
kusema
ishi bado
umeishi
tu
kusema
bedroom.
mimi.
So unless you
Lazima
say
do.
unataka, because me know someone who started getting, was it 100 bands, like 110, shifted, went to the apartments, you know, with the elevators. So that's like 70. Mekatwa, 50
Wait.
to 70.
That man is basically a slave.
Yeah, and then he got a loan to get like this small
Kadudu.
Kabenz.
Mhm.
Kabenz Kadudu.
Mkadudu bado.
Umse by it 10 amesota mba.
Good.
What do you mean 10?
What are you doing with your life?
Umse ananga pesa.
Inabidi tu wache kirai iko parking. Jona yangata.
That
Only
is.
a weekend okay. So the first weekend.
Mhm.
And that's why every month,
Mhm.
the first weekend
Mhm.
in Kenyan clubs, it's lit.
Yo,
No one drinks like the working force, you guys. What?
I think
Yeah,
the
then
working force.
Yeah.
I think the working force is very depressed in this country. Actually,
Very.
on this continent.
Very,
Because
very,
you
very.
think Kenyans drink until you get into Uganda. Okay.
Warachi.
And then you think Ugandans drink until ufike Niger. Okay. Then you think you smoke weed till you get Ghana. And then niggas is out there doing it the most.
Yeah.
And it becomes a whole continental problem where we work for the payday. And that week we get paid.
We
Is
get
when
paid.
you know who the fuck I am.
Then after that, you crawl back.
Auskiangi, anytime salaried people get paid, if your girlfriend is not with you,
She's in fashion.
she is somewhere in some bed sitter
She's in fashion.
or ka one bedroom flani ka Airbnb, just analishwa soft life akilishwa ile kitu ingine.
But it's only for one weekend, alafu.
No, we do not do sloppy seconds over here.
But no, I'm just saying it's only for one weekend. Like, what's the purpose? What's the point?
That
Like
man,
you work your ass off for one weekend of fun.
that man only needs one weekend. Yeah, but yo, there was this.
So you know,
story.
when I was in campus, sorry
Yeah.
to cut you off.
Yeah.
I used to stay in a bed sitter,
Mhm.
and there was a guy who used to stay in the bed sitter.
Mhm.
He used to drive a Probox, and
My man, right there.
I was like, how am I living in the same building as a guy driving? You know, I never got it, but now, like,
You
I
do.
Rent is like 5% of his salary.
Man.
Akona 95.
hiyo ingine
bado.
yote anafanya kitu anataka.
Plus, which girl will ever say no to a man with a car? It doesn't matter how small your house
You
is.
don't even need trees, you guys.
You don't
What
even
do you-
need the
You
house.
just need the car keys.
Get it?
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
It's not like us who Subaru every day.
yeah.
You know?
Meet.
Futsubishi, Route 11, nika tunaenda South B. You know?
Yeah.
You should find some comforts in life that guarantee your entire life never has to go on a downward spiral.
Yeah, but now I think if you either money comes to you when you're very early,
Very young.
mentally, of course you gotta fuck up.
Of course. It's called never be afraid
I
to
was-
fuck up.
I was there.
What happened?
Talk to us, man. What was the budget?
Open the diary.
What was the budget like, man?
I was there in Uganda. You know, when I completed high school,
Okay.
I went to Uganda, to Kampala for some time to hustle a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and I lived in a Kenya tu me describe in a one bedroom house somewhere in Kampala, and
Was there an elevator?
Aziz is like but nilikuwa na earn ufala, sikuwa na earn as much money to you know, ilikuwa busy ya kuweka, so I would earn something like 25,000 per day. That's 25,000 per day, nikaso saba
In
za
Kenya.
Kenya, yeah.
But uko
tulikuwa
on
tunauza
uko on bar.
mbaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, so naona, so actually hizo poor financial decisions zika pile up. I had to come back to Kenya.
You
Yeah,
fucked
so
up.
mbaya.
That man said poor financial decisions brought me back to this country
Yeah,
where
but-
our president dresses natively just to seem more relatable.
Now,
Because the
here-
rent was like 700k or something. That's like 18k.
These are conversions only fuck up. Those conversions fuck me up.
How are you stepping down my money like that?
Nigga.
Give me back my money for 700,000.
700 bands.
Imagine that shit. Nah, man.
I need to go vacationing in UG.
In UG.
What is it? Which is worse, UG or TZ?
Of course, UG.
UG. In terms of the
Yeah.
currency exchange rate.
Yeah, Uganda is.
It's worse.
You know the difference between Uganda
When I was there,
and
it was
Kenya.
13.
The difference between Uganda and Kenya is rich, but the money is with the government. Uganda is poor, but the people have money. Yeah, that's the difference.
It's true.
Those
though.
people drink at 6 a.m. on the
Those
Gaza club.
people party by the
Gavana
whole
do,
fucking
but
night.
the people, they have money.
If you have a festival called Nyege Nyege, trust me, you have money in your pocket. You know, trust me, you're drinking. Nyege Nyege.
So what is
And I
that?
heard there's a Naivasha version of Nyege Nyege coming too.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Shouts
From
out.
the same people,
Shouts out to them.
the neighbors. They are bringing Nyege Nyege to Naivasha.
What
Russia.
HR is saying is true. You make those stupid decisions when you're young, but you
Yo,
can't.
me, when I was also in campus, you know, I was in business.
Yeah? Yeah?
I was in
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
And money was coming as well, man. Like, there's no day.
What's the largest amount of money you made in a day back then?
Let me start from, I never lacked anything. It was never below 10K daily.
You made 10 bands daily.
No, I'm just saying my
Oh,
M-Pesa
or never lacked 10
never
G's.
went
Below 10 G's. Ah.
The most I made in a day has to be like 200 and something.
Hey,
But then-
Shillings.
Yeah, no, 200 and something bands
In a day.
in a day. Yeah. It was a one-off thing, but that's the most.
that's crazy.
What do I have to show?
How many chicks are there for you to show?
What do I have to show?
Bodies.
He was out there dropping bodies.
What?
Skirts being lifted
Yeah,
up,
it's
bodies, EABL profited.
Simon the
Yo, you know, I never
messenger.
even used to buy like shoes.
You know.
Like, I don't have anything. I didn't have anything tangible at it.
This is it. This is what I
I
did.
used to do jackets, dog, do jewelry, and then you need.
What did you used to buy?
What's the next question, man?
Now, what were you buying? What
Kabri,
was
what's
you
the
buying?
most you've ever made in a day when you are young?
It needs context.
Dog, if you're out there like that, it's fine.
It needs
If you're
context.
providing certain.
But it was about 65 bands,
Okay.
right? So it was this guy. He goes like, I need a website, right? Nah. Pause. This man.
Nah, I'm just trying to get the context
Look.
you got. Yeah.
Flaggy moments.
Enlighten us.
Enlighten us, man.
Talk about
No,
it.
because you said an agency. I'm like, is it a juggalo agency?
No,
Is it-
I said this man needed a website. Okay?
For what service?
His business.
Hey, yo.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And he needed it fast. So I was like, I can deliver it fast. And at the time, in Kenya, ulikuwa unasikia website ni 14K, 20K, 18K. Ukikula vizuri nika 30K. Told that man, give me 65 bands right now.
You took advantage of his desperation.
Of course.
Yeah.
That is the Kenyan way.
Yeah.
What is the government doing to us?
The right way.
The government is literally raping Kenyans right now. But yes, took that money, but this is the most fucked up bit. Same shit you said. I can't remember ever buying shit without money.
Yeah.
Fun fact, your pesa ikimaliza wiki.
You feel me?
I almost hated that nigga though. I thought like alinila, and I had plans until that money hit my pocket. You know, but I was out there 19 years
You
old.
can even have a list.
Man, I had plans. I was like, I'ma do this, I'ma
Once-
do that, I'ma do that.
1924.
Hey, like, but then, you even make a weird job.
That
Some
kaching,
good food.
I delivered that site, that kaching hit my pocket.
Yeah.
Hata sikulala kwangu.
Come on.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Now wash.
I was in a club. I was in a club.
Yeah.
You know, Yeah, that was the moment. And then I remember, this was one of my dumbest ever spendings. I bought a bottle of Malibu for 4K.
Letter.
Malibu, my G.
Give me that.
Malibu. Of all things, I bought a bottle of, but what he says is true. I'd always wanted to buy bottle of Malibu.
Nothing else matters
You
at
were
that
like,
moment.
this is
Later.
Give me that. That is 4,000.
We have no, I want that.
For what? Small money.
Back in a 61.
Man, I'm trying to calculate. Yeah.
Si unakumbuka kwa 61.
I'm like, what do you mean 4,000?
Yo, shouts out to man like Cubic Jimson, he said in a song.
Yeah.
Ganje kiingia, nika pilipili kwa pori.
Inakuwasha. Like, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to go see some strippers. You know.
Man.
Yeah, but
I think the universe does that to you early. So
And
that
you
don't
learn.
Fuck up, so that when it happens again,
And you may not learn.
I next time Ganzina come be 50, you're like, eh, trauma. Okay.
But bado unaweza kosa kulala.
That's true.
yeah, because most of these men never learn. That's why you find men in their 40s getting their properties auctioned off.
That's true. But then it's what we were talking about off air. Like, as men, we just need control, man. We need to control our bodies
So let's talk about it.
and tendencies.
Let's talk about it. Ababu na Mwamba.
Shouts out.
Shout out to Ababu.
Shouts out. I think his first name is Simon.
So Simon Ababu na Mwamba.
On a Simonic scale.
On a Simonic scale, Babu is up.
Where do we put him on a Simonic scale of 1 to 10?
Danger.
First class.
Yeah.
Defcon 1.
I mean, that man is fucking up an entire ministry.
Bruh. And in front of our eyes.
Nilisikia uniforms za athletics zilikuwa zimetoka hapo River Road.
Leora akizua akasema.
See, we need to move some things around so that Mama gets
He was saying somewhere that
premium.
it's false, he's not sleeping on the job. And people are telling him the problem is not you sleeping on the job. You are sleeping with Aziad on the job.
The sheer disrespect.
Wait, was that Twitter?
Yeah, too.
Oh man, look,
Tease outside.
never at any point as a celebrity politician,
Join.
never try go.
No, don't even join.
No, don't.
Yeah,
Even
nah.
if you're there, hire somebody. Never look at that account.
Yeah.
Okay, for your own sanity.
Man, that's the worst place to trend.
I don't even wanna be on Twitter, my G.
Man. Shouts out to Ababu.
But what? Anyway, let's talk about it.
No, we just need
Control.
No, let's talk about it. What's
So
up with
listen.
men and being controlled by their penises?
exactly. So I think we talked about this off air another day where I was like, there's this depiction, a cartoon depiction
Yeah.
of a man on top of a hill. On this other side is his goals, his dreams, his money, his achievement. Then there's a whole
Pit
here. Then it's written for JJ.
Person.
Yeah.
That's where old men fall.
Man.
Yo, but it's tricky. Look,
Like,
And
yeah, it's crazy, man.
this is why we keep saying you should fuck up young. Get pussy while young.
Yeah, fuck up.
Okay? Fuck up while young. Have 3 sons while young. Learn how to cheat while young. So that you don't get caught in certain dumb ways as an old man by your wife at ulishikwa sababu
The book of Simon.
You see, as Ababu wrote,
Yeah.
as Ababu wrote,
Chapter 69.
you know,
Man,
you
we
have
just
to-
need control.
you have to, and you know where does that control come from?
Discipline.
No,
Yeah.
fucking up.
That's what you mean?
Yeah. No man that has never fucked up is in control. You need to simp so that you learn how not to.
But I saw a clip somewhere of somebody who who was asked what they would do if they won a lottery, and he said the first thing that he'll do is kunyonga. And I laughed, but right now I understand him now.
You
Namuelewa
listen,
sahi.
that is the only one time I will tell my gender.
Pinya.
Assassinate. It's not even about the money. Like, let's say,
Mind control.
especially for the salary niggas. Listen, let's say you're 70 in Milan. Hey, you're like, hey, Maze.
Toa baki ya dia Rivis. Baki na 69, 97.
Fiona, Faith, joining Tinder.
Wallahi.
You're like, hey, let me first.
You said Tinder.
No,
But
I'm
they-
just saying.
But they ushai notice.
Next.
You've been broke that long.
Next. Next.
Iko na
yo,
ball.
Just assassinate kwanza.
So I saw.
Then you'll think clearly.
Wallahi.
I saw this story.
You will avoid post-nut clarity.
I saw this story of a man
Yeah.
organizing
Yeah.
to fuck his clan on the next day after his wedding before he leaves for his honeymoon.
Yo, how deep in the pits? How deep in the pits? You know that man will be at the aisle like this. And do you, Simon, take this? Yeah,
I do. Sis, do the thing. Let's finish.
Your story into me a voice note.
Maze, like, where's where?
Say I do. Where's the I do part?
I do, yeah.
Let me do her. I
Yeah,
do.
so the book of Simon says, "Pata do nyong."
No, but I see the logic in because
No, but this is like when you
see
don't
post-nut.
have that control.
No.
Cause
You see, even if you have that control, sometimes
no, I'm just saying, see story. Yo, lottery mazandimenta assassinate. Rosafi. Hitman.
let's
007. In that bitch.
what? Look, you gonna hit that shit double fisted.
Deadpool, you guys.
Double fisted hitting the shit.
Mission Impossible. Agent 47.
Look, it's you and you.
Dog. But listen, I'm just saying, like on the light, let's say salary.
On the light
niggas.
touch.
Yeah, salaried niggas. Salaried niggas. Salaried niggas. Mazeo doi kiladi. Because you know we yo do kukuasha.
It's like
And then do kikuasha, your dick is also throbbing.
What do you mean?
You're like,
Your dick starts.
you're like, yeah.
Your brain migrates
Yeah.
to the
And
tiny
then
head.
you aimless. Yo, I know niggas who send phishing texts, like template text. Like he'll draft. Yo, niaje uko? Ama niaje? Are you available today?
Copy.
Copy.
Paste.
And then whichever comes first.
And the oil.
Nimetuma Uber. Then you see, you're like, nyumba, you clean your house.
What do you mean clean? Made waku.
Yeah,
time
madhe.
hata si ni Airbnb mbio mbio.
Unaona
Lakini hata
nyumba
ifanye.
ni chafu.
Bana.
Acha Airbnb.
You know Kiliman, it's just 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hiyo time
Uber.
nafikirianga it's just 3-5.
Drinks,
This is
food,
just
takeout.
Let me budget it like this. For
Yeah.
tonight, it's just 10 bands.
It's just 10 bands.
I'ma
Then
have a good time.
You have been wanting to go more this chick.
It's okay. Let me spend the money.
It's fine. See,
Yeah.
Takampena.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, touch yourself.
bro.
So, what kind of money would warrant for you
Assassination.
to assassinate? Like imeingia pa, you got like fuck assassinating right now.
Realistically,
Realistically, for me right now, since we are talking about M-Pesa,
M-Pesa.
if you just hit me with that half a mic in my
Right.
M-Pesa,
right?
you know, just like that half a mic, nione tu papa kwanza ikuliwe na fuliza.
Unajua kiburi utakuwa nayo mzee.
Hey,
Look, I'd piss out.
Like sour, now I'm good. Let me hit up the homies. Let's just talk about Buddha. 4 hours later.
That's another thing you should
Sijawahi kunywa viso.
That's another thing you should never do
Yeah.
once you get money.
'Cause
Call
once
the
you
homies.
drink, say, hey,
When you call the homies, hivyo ndio unarudingi home na so tatu ka 250.
Yo, man, this is what I usually say when I like in the off chance I win a lottery.
Yeah.
Na tupa simu yangu na buy kabambe naenda nashika Airbnb ya bed sit and I just chill for like a week. Natulia tu nikiona mamu, hata si mamu zitanichocha. Si unatulia
Unaona tu magari.
unaona uko like
nusu mita utakubali kukasol.
si nusu mita like umeshinda lottery mse.
But those are the moments unaenda Ocha.
You just disappear.
You disappear Ocha
Usiingie
kidogo.
meti.
You re-strategize. Hata ukipata demo Ocha ni kienyeji. Unamjenga tu so moja ati Rwanda. 100.
You know that's easier said than done.
I know.
When you have it like that, it's different. But anyways, all we're saying is men need to get control
Of their penises.
Hey yo, I think we talked about it on another show about post-nut clarity and the worst of it.
Yeah.
Cause yo,
But one of the things that
well, I do wanna first know, cause I know you know mine and I know yours.
yeah.
The more is extent that he has taken just to bust a nut.
What do you mean you know mine?
See, tuliongea story.
Post nut.
No, like what lengths have you gone?
You should clarify when you saw you know a man's length.
just to bust a nut. And then ukagonga na post nut clarity. You know this night gnomes acting. For Kamlesh ilikuwa story. What was yours? Importing the chick from Nai, Ama?
Yeah, all the way
Yeah,
to Eldoret.
to Eldoret.
Yeah. Where is the farthest you've ever
Imported or gone?
imported or
I
gone?
haven't really gone. Asiwezi kudanganya.
Naona ni kauli ya
Ah,
Uganda,
Sijaenda hizo lengths. Sijaenda.
Kwa Uganda huko Kamnai.
Sijaenda hizo lengths.
But
Nishaita on to 5.
5?
kwa nyumba. Aende wapi?
What's post-nut clarity?
Yeah, that one.
She was that ugly.
No,
Yeah.
aliniboti.
Alikunyima.
Mbona alikubo?
Vitu tu alikuwa anaongea tu.
But do you know if you hadn't hate ungevumilia tu?
Si ati hata nikimleta
The way he
nilikuwa
said
mle-
that.
Of course.
You know.
Yeah, so I had pia mimi ilibidi nitoke 5. Nilimwambia kuna place naenda 5.
That's what's up.
Ulijiexile kutoka kwa.
Nikaenda na nikarudi.
Fine.
That man took a lot. Just to get rid of a chick. Let me go out right now, jog a bit.
But I saw stories somewhere of mtu alikuwa anataka kucommit. Sijui kama umeiona, alikuwa anataka kucommit suicide somewhere. Kwa train track. So akingoja train akaboeka, kanyonga.
Went back home.
Alipigwa na post nut akaenda home.
You feel me? You feel me? The Ministry of Assassination did that.
We do not endorse it.
We do not endorse it, but in certain special occasions that include train tracks,
Yeah.
the lottery,
Suicide.
and a hefty
Before commit
bag.
suicide, nyonga.
Just, you know, yeah, man. You feel me?
Shall remind you about the pleasures of life.
Life is worth living.
But then 100% sure.
Utakuwa
Kama
like-
commit suicide, post nut inaweza kutoa kwa suicide.
Yeah? Do you know how many therapists just lost their clients because of you right now? You know,
How many clients walked up and left
just,
the
Huh.
therapist's room?
huh,
Mm.
let me try this shit.
Eh.
Let me try the bathroom real quick.
No, but on some real shit. though.
Post nut inafanya uone dema kuna kisoko kubwa. At 1 AM.
Yo, but then when you're horny, you don't see some shit, or you see them, but you don't see them.
No, you don't give a fuck. You're just trying to bust. Okay, listen. Have you ever seen these? You're not you when you're hungry ads. Have a sneaker.
No.
So there's like you see the Marilyn Monroe ad where she's whatever with the dress.
Yeah.
So they did it with what's his name? The guy who was the Joker, not the Joker, the Green Goblin in the first Spider-Man.
That old guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he's like they give him like a sneaker, then he turns into a chick, and then it's like you're not you when you're hungry.
Ah,
So
she
you're
was
not you
cranky.
when you're horny.
That's true, man. But you know what I just thought? Like, if you could convert that energy into being productive. Like, you see how you chase that nut?
Oh. What do you mean being productive?
No, like, you see that hunger where you're
Yeah.
like, I'm not seeing, this is what I want.
Tunnel vision.
Like, if you could take that, put it,
Unapigwa na post nut ukipata do.
unacheza, you just chase your goals and dreams.
Ulikuwa focus.
That's what said napigwa. Na post na tukipata do. That sounded
Yeah.
a bit laggy.
No, but if you could just shift that, cause yo, that thing is almost inexplicable.
You're like, I must attain
Like you go through,
anything.
even when you're using, you know you're fucking up.
Yeah.
Like you know,
Any goal.
nikirevisit pesa balance yangu.
You never do. You look at it
But
in the
you're like,
morning.
no, but you know, like
You
when I
fucked up.
I will regret this.
Yeah.
Before you do it, you're like, I'm about to regret this, and then you still do it, man.
But look,
At
some
some
point-
post not hits you with that jab. You're like, ah, fuck.
you look at it and you go like,
Umebakisha 150 kwa M-Pesa.
you know the worst thing that can happen in that moment. Mamori wa kutembelea. You know, like she out there, kisogo ni bigi.
Them they say.
They see it. You don't see it.
So now you start saying,
Dema kwa sikuembe. Natulia tukejani.
Especially wakuje
man,
before
that's a phenomenon.
Man, look, the human psyche.
Yo, man.
You have to
It's the
explain
man
yourself.
psyche, dog.
Unaanza kujitetea.
Unajitetea.
Cause you know chicks can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like a chick, her thing might be throbbing, like rombas trombas,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
she'll still be able to. Like she'll take a cold
Control.
shower. She won't even rub
Mhm.
one off.
Mm-hmm.
She'll take a cold shower, or drink some water.
Mm-hmm.
She'll go deal with herself but die for us. Hey, okay. Wow.
What?
Wow.
And she'll be okay.
She'll be okay. And,
So,
and she'll still have her M-Pesa balance.
Probably hata shatumiwa do. Somebody sent more man. But you know for women to
That-
bust a nut, it's way easier than you know.
Enhancers.
You know.
Pangas, everything around. Ni right. Ni right. Asa ni
Mwiko, test tubes, carrot, bananas.
Nyundo.
Have you ever seen like those things? You know we can't compete with that shit. So have you ever gone to like those stores?
Yeah.
You see like the array of items.
The game is real.
Hey, you guys. I don't know it's a pressure. We can't compete. We can't.
And then
This thing goes
But that
horizontally,
you are
vertically,
at
spirally.
different speeds.
You guys.
hiyo
You know.
ajukonongelelea it has even brought down kingdom
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah. Deki ilifanya King David afanya nini? Angeitwa King Deki.
Auntie?
Yeah, you feel me?
But anyway,
Man.
we have seen that as men, it is not easy for us to control. By history, controlling the small head is not easy.
And then Kibe is what?
Uh-huh.
Take
Yeah.
your Deki.
Piga me.
Put it on the table.
Punch it.
Punch that bitch.
Umbo
Because you're
And you maybe at a
you
slap
me
it
when I
against
think
the wall
about the
or
past,
something.
like some fucked up shit I've done.
All four.
All for the nut. I'm like, why? Why? Like, why? Manirizo.
For what purpose?
Ah, man.
And then before you get that, whatever the way your luga is silky, you know, when you're in that moment, there is not a smoother man in the building.
He knows what he wants.
You can unaweza katia building na ingie box
Yeah.
na ikujenge.
Wallahi.
You get what I mean?
Man, that's
But
fucked up, man.
we have seen the importance of regular sex.
Yeah.
In the last conversation,
Yeah.
we see the importance of regular sex. We see the importance of not being a virgin. We
Yeah.
see the importance of regularly busting one out. And if you do not, if you don't have
In
it,
special occasions. You gotta, you know.
when you surprise yourself, surprise yourself.
You love yourself.
It's self-love.
The boy said if you do it with 2 hands, that's a threesome right there.
Body count umeongeza mbili.
We,
You and you.
we.
So there was this guy that accidentally deposited 590 shillings in the bank. The bank credited him with 590,000. Then the man reported it. Didn't get no reward. They removed the zeros.
Akabaki na zero.
Akabaki na ile 590.
Now I'm charged transaction cost. Itakuwa 586.
0.3.
You know,
Ah, man.
what would you do if you deposited money in your bank account and you accidentally get more than you bargained for? Or something that I see happening in the US, in Europe, where people come across rogue ATMs that give you extra money, that at a certain point in time, you don't even need a PIN. I've seen that in several countries in Europe, man.
Mhm.
There was this guy in, is it Scotland, who discovered an ATM like that, where at around 1 a.m. to 2, he could withdraw any amount of money from that ATM.
What?
He bought a house, boats, cars, everything he ever wanted. Told them after 30 years.
I wouldn't.
They did nothing.
I wouldn't.
They still haven't changed the thing.
So there's someone also acquiring a new boat.
No, we just need the location. He just never mentioned where.
Where it's at. Ah, man.
But what should you do if you came into such a situation?
Well, if there's no consequences, then for the son.
Of course there is.
No, like the ATM guy. But
Oh.
here bank account,
Mhm.
nah, that's tricky because they would
Yeah.
eventually catch up. Paper,
Yeah, bank,
paper,
nenda bank ka nimejamba.
paper
Mwambia,
trail, mazee.
Your services are horror. I'm closing my account. I need my money right now.
All of it.
Pesa yangu
All of
yote. Your customer service is shitty. Give me my money back.
Nah.
That is crazy.
Only wanaweza.
Of
But
which
all
is
I'm
proud.
saying is,
Mhm.
if there's no consequence, hey, no harm done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, personally, I don't care if I've deposited, if it's the ATM, if you all give me more than I asked for.
You're
let's-
destroying it.
let me show you how there was this day napanda matatu napatia udonda so mat ni chwani kanrudishia 150 kaeka mbosho. I was like, that is basically the universe telling you, here's a tip for today.
Man, just for
You
being
know,
you, man.
just I got tipped.
Look, let's small chat.
Not like that, by the government, or you know,
Hey,
it's
what even worse?
no. See, the hustler fund was
Oh.
Ruto tipping everybody.
Hey.
Ruto tipped the entire country, man. Like, here's $5. Here's $5. $5 to you. Everybody gets $5. He was like a rich uncle at a family function, just hitting everybody in ile tao ya secretly, like, how you doing?
Enjoy it.
Yeah, how you doing? Good to see you, young man. Haven't seen you in a long time. Then unafungua hivi manzi ushapatiwa ya kakora. Anakuona usiku umetingika, smiles at you like, how you doing?
My nigga.
You need something? Then gives you a beer. You know, that uncle, that was Ruto, man. Now he's out here with the Masai ata and kako karibu kutupea mang'ombe. You know. But yeah, personally, I'd utilize that money to the fullest. I found that guy stupid. It's like that other guy who
Actually,
traveled from Sijui Wapi.
Take the money and buy shares in that bank.
Now you're an owner.
Now there's no
Yeah.
consequences.
Your
Under
money
the
is working for
company.
you.
They can't sue themselves.
So there's this story, since now we are getting to the juicy part of the conversation. So this guy says, I'm a man age 28, I'm not married, nakaa mtaa moja na bwana ya dadangu hapa Nairobi. We shall translate for the non-Swahili listeners. Kila weekendi mimi na shemeji yangu wanaenda kupiga chupa kwa club fulani hapa hivi mtaa. Mostly yeye ndio usimamianga bills. Shida yangu ni huyu shemeji, apart from pombe, anapenda kwenda na wanawake kwenye room mara kwa mara. Okay. He's 37 years old. Naogopa kumkataza, lakini I'm worried about my sister. Sijui niambie dadangu aone venye atajipanga ama ninyamaze kenye kitawapata kiwapate.
Oh, msa anataka tu free liquor. Man, that nigga don't care about his sister.
But translate it.
Man, whiskey
So-
river, let it flow.
So for our international audience,
Yeah.
that man is saying he lives he's a neighbor to his sister and her husband.
Yeah.
So he's always out on the weekends drinking with the brother-in-law, and he ends up witnessing the brother-in-law being unfaithful to the sister.
Constantly.
But the brother-in-law always pays
For
the
drinks.
bill for the drinks.
The drinks, yeah.
So his conundrum is, should I continue drinking free alcohol every weekend? Or do I tell my sister her husband is a cheat? What do you do in that
That
conversation?
man don't love his sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the katutu,
It's the alcohol.
which is fucked up. Man.
Mm-hmm.
That means you can buy that man.
Hasn't he already been sold?
No, for the highest bidder. Pesa ukikuja na visu. Hey.
He's gone.
Hey.
Mm? He's gone. He no longer.
Anakupea de uda dake mwingine.
Oh, but you know that's messed up though. Like,
Yeah, super, hella. Yeah.
first of all, why are you married and you're out every weekend? First of all, why are you drinking with your brother-in-law?
First of all, why are y'all in the same
Circle.
Hey,
In the neighborhood,
the
that
same vicinity? The
Move.
same drinking joints.
Look, if we're a family and I see you living where I'm living, I'm out.
One of us has to leave.
Okay,
We do a Mexican standoff.
my G. But you know, in Africa is my G.
Yeah.
I'm about to do you wrong.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, unahama. But whoever moved in first should stay. Whoever came in after should leave. Okay. And as we look at the comments real quick, somebody says, brother, hiyo tu ni pombe unaendea.
Man.
Tafuta pesa yako ujinunulie
Yeah,
pombe.
man.
Penda sistako, ukimwi ni mbaya.
That's real though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this lady goes on to say, wewe lewa, na wachane mambo mingi.
See no evil, hear no evil.
No evil.
Mind your own business.
What would you do if you were in the same,
Dog, that's
whatever,
my
with your
sister,
sister?
man.
Yeah?
I'm snitching.
That's my sister.
You're snitching.
Hey, the first day.
What if I'm a wealthy man?
I don't care.
What if you snitch and she
Man,
doesn't
no, that's
leave?
different.
No.
No, listen. A very rich and powerful man.
Still my sister.
No, yeah, you'll snitch,
You'll
but you
snitch.
know nothing will change.
Nothing changes, she won't leave.
I did my part. You know,
Okay.
sasa
So you
kama
shall
ukedi,
continue drinking.
pombe ijakukosea.
The pombe was chilling.
The
Even
alcohol was-
if I don't drink,
somebody else will.
somebody
Mm.
else will.
I might as well
That's fucked.
partake.
Oh my god.
You
But
know.
if she doesn't leave, she doesn't take an action, I did my part.
Mhm.
Yeah, I told her. But pata ukedi isn't blame.
Oh,
It's on her.
But anyway, and there's this, at in-law ashagundua we unapenda vya bwerere.
Uh-huh.
Next ni wewe atakuingiza mti.
told you, that man can be both. I told you.
Yo,
You know that man doesn't even respect.
himself
Yeah.
or the sister or both.
The husband does not even respect the brother.
Yeah,
Kuna vitu wezi fanya mbele ya brother in law wako.
Mhm.
Eh.
Hey, you have to be very respectful, man. And I feel like that is one of the things that makes young people not even aspire to get married. When you witness such acts of infidelity,
You feel me?
you know, because you see what I was telling you earlier. If you ever meet a divorced woman, the best thing you can do for yourself is keeping it casual. After, don't, if you decide to do her, not more than twice. They are nesters. Get what I mean? She shall build a nest on you. But yo, geberere
What
to
would
watch
you do though?
to each his own.
You wouldn't even.
No, I'd tell her, but if nothing happens, I'd tell her. Actually, I'd find evidence. Okay, I wouldn't tell her bila evidence. But also, it depends with how the chicks look. Maybe anajua sistake ni ngongo.
Hey, yo don't really fuck with your sisters.
I have none.
Yeah.
I can't relate.
Yeah.
But listen, if you tell her, she does nothing. You tell her again, she does
Yeah,
nothing.
you did your part.
You are now obligated to join in the drinking and cheating. Yes. When he gets himself one, tell him, Muliza kama ako na best, that. Then get a girlfriend so that you can be in the same boat. Both of you all are cheating now. But what you do first is you start with the clandestine, then you get yourself a serious girlfriend.
Then you do the same.
Then you do the same. Yeah, birds of the same feather.
I do continue.
Okay, birds of the
That's
same
fucked
feather.
up, though.
Yeah. But anyway, on to another situation.
Yeah.
This lady says she has a boyfriend. He's 27 years old and she's 30. Tunapendana sana hadi tuna plan kuoana. Issue si miaka. Shida ni yeye ako na mwili ndogo na mimi nina mwili kubwa, so tukitembea na yeye naogopanga cause nakaa mkubwa. Najiuliza watu watasema nini kunihusu. So should I quit this relationship or continue with
Is
it?
this from the chick side?
Yes.
Okay.
So the boyfriend is 27 years old, she's 30, so he's small-bodied and she's thick. Okay, I won't say fat because she hasn't clarified. She's thick.
She's plus size.
I'm gonna say thick. Okay, yeah, plus size. So she feels that every time they walk together, she feels like a cradle robber.
Yeah, well.
Should she quit the relationship?
Cradle snatcher.
Cradle snatcher.
Yeah. Well, I feel like she already knows what she wants.
Because they're happy, they're doing good.
Yeah, but she's allowing validation, external validation to be a factor. So she should just leave.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna commit to that, then just go the whole way. Yeah. And vice versa.
Well, as I said earlier, to each his own.
To each their own, man.
What if
But
that?
don't live for other people. Ati watasema nini?
Validation.
The fuck?
But have you ever noticed
Are
that?
you happy?
Have you ever noticed that
Fine,
that,
yes.
that situation though? Thick chicks always have skinny niggas. As in shindano na balloon, shindano na balloon, shindano na balloon, and then huge motherfuckers, huge men.
Petite.
Have you ever seen Shaq's girlfriend? Or is it wife? Something. Or NBA niggas and they girls. Looks like a rape case. Like, can you fit in her? Ama it doesn't correlate. See, you know, geometry. You know.
No,
that was a very flaggy trap. You saw it.
As long as you're happy, dog. If you're happy, fuck what everyone thinks, man. You know. Because life is short, man.
Yeah.
Life is for the living. If she feels like he makes her happy, makes her feel seen, then she should just get over. If inamsumbua sana, aingie gym basi. Ama pikia huyu kijana food anone. Mkwe on the same, you know, frequency. That's what I think. Man.
Yeah.
If you're happy, you're happy. Like fuck whatever.
Demo, what would you advise her?
The same. Stop seeking validation.
This is yours. You chose it. Keep it.
You made your own bed.
Yeah. Mommy, it seems that's what you like. Stop looking for, as they tell you, society's tick.
Yeah.
You know, don't do that.
If you're happy, you're happy.
You're happy, you're happy. He's putting it down, he's putting it down. As we move forward, we see this case of today somewhere in Rift Valley. A man has used a very long stretch of road as a drying bed for maize.
Innovation. Working smart.
A government working for its people.
Yeah.
And yet,
swali jenga bara. Si barabara. You feel me?
Yeah. But what do you think about that? In this current situation, in this current economy, we see these roads being built. All this money being used up. We're being told we are not subsidizing this, we're not subsidizing that, it shall remain expensive. But yet we see roads being built where they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a whole tarmac road, like a whole highway.
There's no traffic.
There's nobody.
There's no cars.
Nada.
Is scary and they're thinned out.
I think it's okay. The fact that ameandika mahindi hapo means they farm. And at the end of the day they need to get hiyo mahindi ameandika hapo needs to get to the market.
No, but I don't know.
So how will it get to the market
I
with
don't
bad
know.
roads?
I don't know if you did.
And even if the government doesn't build those roads, the money will still be.
What I'm saying is, there are different types of roads. You see, you can say these are tractors. I'm gonna build a tractor-friendly road. Okay, not a whole highway that has a budget. Yet kuingia South Sea is potholes.
And they do, but that's all the people from the rural areas want.
Barabara.
Na steam. Peke yake. They don't need no subsidies on unga. They don't need water. Wako na borehole. So as a governor wa Kilgori, utafanya development gani? Hawa sawa dai steam. Hawadai waba. Hawadai hata asijui takataka zikotwe.
To me, what I saw was evidence of government resources being misappropriated. Okay, because basically what that is, if you've been in such a situation, so somewhere in Rift Valley, I know a certain politician who built a road like that from the highway to his home.
Now that's misappropriation.
Okay. And
that's stupid.
And if you find, and it is the same caliber of road as we saw that, like, it was companies building, you get? So to me that is basically, and this was my political rant for the day, that is basically government misappropriation of funds. That those funds should have been used for something better, like subsidizing more on that constituencies fertilizer prices. Okay, you can, there are different types of roads that can still deliver the same service. You get what I mean? I was so pissed off, by the way. But anyway.
Don't you think it's our bar in Africa that's too low?
Too low for?
Hadi ukiona barabara kaa hiyo una jam.
Na sija jam, nime jam yenyewe.
I mean, if
the
you,
kazi.
If you go to developed countries,
there are roads everywhere. Yeah. But not the same. As I say, there are different types of roads. Okay.
Tarmac, shidako ni tarmac. Mahali haitumiki.
Bana.
Weke maram or something.
Of course.
I see.
You get, because the budget is different. And this is where, if you're familiar with government services, government is the biggest waster of money in any country. They never have budgets, they don't know what economics are. They have no economics of scale.
They make white elephant projects.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just no thoughts about the people. They just want to look good, especially for the international community, which is really messed up. Because the people that have needs never have their needs
But then
met.
you've said something very, very insightful. Mbona wasi-subsidize fertilizers in that constituency for that farmer to...
And then build a proper rural
Maram
road,
road, yeah.
Maram road, okay, and even issue fertilizers for free with the extra money. But which government? Which government with extra money? Yeah. How many years? We saw in Kirinyaga
But it
when the women
there-
rep was stoned.
There's some good leaders, by the way. I know.
I.e.
I.e. Mjango anaitwaje? Dindi Nyoro. In his constituency, people don't pay school fees. I
So?
don't know if you know that.
So you
And
shouldn't
he gets the same amount of CDF as all
you
the other
shouldn't-
MPs.
You shouldn't pay school fees.
Yeah, but let tuko Kenya, just remember that for a bit. Anapata the same CDF as all the other
But
MPs. The others wanajenga hizo white elephants. Yaki amepeleka into education.
Yeah.
Unaona, so literally guys don't pay school fees over there.
Is that primary school or secondary
Secondary school.
Secondary school, they don't pay school. That is amazing.
Yeah,
Shout out to Ndindi Nyoro
Yeah, so
for
get
doing
Kenya
one thing
unasema.
correct.
Yeah,
Only
that's,
one.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's good use of CDF. Yeah.
But anyway, as we move on, we see Andrew Kibe has been talking. And he says that Mauti women push men to having mpango wakando. Is that true?
Of course.
He says, ati kwa nini ulichafua place ulikuwa? Mbona unachafua choo? Everything you ask him is registering in his mind and his attraction to you is decreasing. He won't divorce you. He didn't want to have a mpango wa kando. But kwa sababu haujawacha kuongea, anatafuta mtu wa kumpea peace. What do you think about that?
Of course. See, the other day we were talking about peace of mind is the most important thing. Most men want in a marriage, in a relationship, in a family. Yeah, so if you're not giving him peace of mind, then there's somebody else who will do that
Who shall?
for a fee. Not
For a
free,
fee?
For a fee. Yeah. There are therapists out here.
Somebody was telling me that apparently prostitutes make very good therapists. It was you.
Hata kujudge na kujui. Unaenda tu na rant.
No. What if you become a regular? Just like a therapist. you visit her like an office.
You're messed up kama ni regular. Hadi anakujua.
Niaje Kimani. Hello Simon.
And then you're messed up.
Simon wa Kimani.
Mnaingia na kuuliza kawaida.
But
Kawaida.
Ile tuongee. Huyu ni wangu anakuaga regular. Simon wa Kimani.
But unajua those side chicks treat men vizuri.
All women treat men well until they have something over you, i.e. that marriage certificate. That is this will seem very controversial. I advise men to go through the traditional marriage route. Do not go to the church,
AG.
the AG, any of those. Do not do. Okay? Once you do those, she holds your nuts here. Imekwa hapa. She squeezes however tightly she wants you to scream. Get what I mean? And that is how you see men losing property. Property. Hey. But it's tricky, especially ukishapata kampango wa kando and you notice that you have a single mpango wa kando. It becomes addictive. And then you never want to go home anymore. I saw a guy who said that him and his friends...
Why do that? See, but ukimwoa atakuja kukusumbua pia.
Of course.
Yeah, I see.
He says him and his friends have pulled together some money, wakashika ka 2-bedroom ya kucheat.
Wise men. A group of Simons. A Simon of men.
Simon of men. That is what are wise men called?
Simon.
Yes. So when Simons visited Jesus' birth,
Hakuna kwenda kostea ya BNB.
yani,
They have their own.
and do you know how cheap it is? Look.
Bed sitter ya dhaonani.
Hata tuseme ni two bedroom, nataka kila mtu mnakujanga wewe na mse fulani
Ako na nguo zake.
Unajua tisho ni so. Na zile shorts za bake. And you're sorted. Na zile slippers za 150. And you're sorted. You can cheat comfortably. And there is no cheating that is as good as when you know your kitchen space. That is how women catch you kama ni Airbnb, by the way. When you have to look for everything in the kitchen, she knows it's not your house.
Hata nguo. Hakuna hata nguo huko.
Hakuna. It's just unaingia kwa bag. Unazitoa kwa bag, hauna nini. And that's where it gets tricky, man. But something I feel
I know a guy mwenye aliomba keja vile watu huomba. Alafu akasahau the floor. Kama endea day. Akasahau floor. Zile nyumba za huko kwenu pipeline.
Unasahau aje flow?
Sasa inabidi tu umejifanya umepoteza funguo tu.
Unasahau aje flow?
Unaweza. Si ulikuja huko ukaonyeshwa umeomba nyumba.
Unauliza hata ni flow yangu.
Unapiga simu kuuliza nyumba yangu iko. Uko na dem ushamwendea stage. Ulikuwa kwa nyumba literally. Dem akakwambia amefika. Ukashuka kumwendea. Ukasahau the specific house and floor.
Man, that is tricky. That is so tricky.
Wezi uliza hata wochi naishi wapi au ishi huko. So I see the point of this man, the Simons.
Yun kuwa na nyama na una gas.
What excuse would you give?
I'd go to buy cigarettes. Namwambia ningoje hapa kwa stairs. Okay. I'm going to buy a cigarette. And then nikienda chini, I'd call the house's owner. Niulize ni floor number.
Oh, by the way, that's a good idea.
You get? Then come back, nimwambie tuende.
So, wasikia hicha. This guy aliomba keja vile wasiombana keja. Sasa ametulia kijani anangoja dem afike. Then the chick arrives, alafu anashuka kumwendea. Akasahau ni floor. Akasahau floor.
So unaambia na nini?
What would you do?
Sasa ndio kabla alikuwa anasema tunyangeni.
What I say is,
Did he have his phone?
Hata hicho kwanza kuchapia. Uko na tenje lakini uko na mdem. Huwezi piga simu kuuliza anaishi wapi.
Anaweza.
Umedanganya dem ni kwako.
Of course, unaambia hebu chill hapa.
Uende. Mshapanda stairs, umepanda stairs ndo umerealize fuck. Ni floor ama ni next.
Dog, unafanya unaweza hebu chill hapa kia. Hata usingoje ati unaenda na kam.
Chini ya stairs.
Oza ati ilikuwa enda kwa shop chukua nayo.
Alafu ilikuwa mlishapita hiyo floor, sasa unamwambia mlishapita hiyo floor.
Asi unasema nilikuwa enda kwa nikango. Sasa
nilikuwa nataka kuna beshte yangu anakuanga hapa juu. Ameniambia yuko, nilikuwa nataka kucheki kama ako na pasi yangu ilibit.
Hizi ni struggles za broke men who can't afford a B&B. Alafu ana date na iba.
Acha mshow nikiwa kampo kuna moro fulani shasati. It's so good right now. So mimi alikuwa na stay na mapero. Akanishow hiyo mazirada so ni waike. Mimi nikamshow mimi mazini spena kikeja. Like my bed to me is sacred. It's like cool. 2 weeks later alipatikana kwa staircase ya chuo kampo. Akifanya hiyo mambo. 2 weeks later akapatwa kwa dar. And they were like, this man has a problem.
Location.
Suspension.
Suspend.
From campus.
And they suspended you for a semester.
For having sex.
In public.
Look.
Si ungoje hata usiku.
Ilikuwa mchana.
Naenda home.
Buda 2 PM.
Wewe ni
Naenda home.
hapa mwingine.
Control your making. Lakini ungechukua hata kayo tema kuko na
Kampo.
Tema kuko na
Umesikia kwa kampo.
Ndo nakushow hiyo tema kuko na Airbnb lakini lo jo
Ako kampo. Ana kakiri. Watu wa kampo ana kakiri.
apeleke mtaani kwenu basi. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit. You feel me?
Look,
Nah, but anyways.
it goes down wherever it goes down.
Now,
If you happen to
what would I
witness,
do?
yeah.
Mrs. Pussy introduce mjomba Keja. Ati yo kolela.
Una date neighbor. Una date neighbor. Sasa umeteka mwingine.
Look,
Sasa pupe unajua blanda, mbona unacheza mtaani?
advice to the kings out there: never ever at any point play the home game.
Man, usicheze mtaani.
Away.
Away, away.
Away.
But bado kuna ngori ni mingi ama unapata when your girl comes over anaongeanga na majirani na neighbor nini.
Mbona?
Ati mbona? Wewe ulitoka akabaki. Kwani wewe unajua sasa?
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, so-
Alafu
So
neighbor
unaogopa
anakutumia.
ile ukileta dem mwingine. Kuna tu neighbor fulani ama wochi ama setu atakuseti. Kamlesha nani
Well, si
ameshtuka.
basi ukuwe na madem.
What do you mean that you naogopa jirani? Look,
No, me hata
Unajua vile
young king.
women make
Where
friendship
he
so
got
fast.
me was I had to leave my house. No,
for what? Leave. Look, for me, hata siendeangi maziwa. I don't care if I show you the shop once.
no, it's not even that.
No.
Like ati dem unataka aishi and then you ati acha nitutoke nafika hivi.
Inafika hivi.
Just
Go.
Yo, I'm trying to get busy.
Go. What you mean? Boda one time. That's why you need a boda guy. You know. Ati ebuva. Oh, uko wapi? Kuja hapa kwa gate. Va, twende. Namweka kwa boda, wewe unarudi. Ama hata unamfungia hapo tu kwa mlango. Hug it out, pound it out. Thanks for coming.
Lakini tuache tu kuwa na madem mwenye lazima tufukuze.
Man.
You only
So-
get that when you have discipline.
So let me tell you.
If you're chasing the nut, uta chase some people away.
Let me tell you a story.
Uh-huh.
So there's this one time. The boy is chilling. Homies pull up. We go out to Koburu. I meet this chick. Looks good like a motherfucker. With those rings, zabuls. Yeah, like she from the shy.
But she's not shy.
But she's not shy.
Yeah.
You know. She a bit light skinned.
Oh, I thought you were saying something with the boobs because of the food. My bad, bro. My bad.
Pause,
My bad.
Cut.
Director. Boy approaches. She's game. One thing leads to another. Now we're in my house.
Usherati ndo unaita one thing leads to another.
Of course, we have etiquette here.
Yeah.
4 days later,
Ako area.
yeah, like,
Na
what
matisho
you
zako.
still doing
Na
here?
matisho zako.
Literally smoking my shit. She out there drinking my liquor, looking real home, like I'm home now.
Yeah.
You know, I had to literally call a friend who's a female over, tell her, you're about to be my girl. Okay? So, kuja utete.
Mbona hukumwambia tu
Pudesh was nice. So,
That reminds me of that scene from How I Met Your Mother.
which
When Barney did that with what was that chick called? The
Marshall's wife.
Marshall's wife.
Yeah.
So she would come.
Yeah.
How dare you? And the chick chukua manguo and she they pound
Yeah.
it up.
That's literally what happened. My friend pulled up.
Yeah.
Went nuts. trip unaanza kuleta watu wengine. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, nice. And she was so mad.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was out there trying to act coy, like, you know. One time after she was gone, deleted that number, forgot about her like that. No. You never piss where you eat. Okay, don't shit in your drinking bowl.
Yeah.
hey, no, do not eat your friends. It's like that guy that won the lottery and realized it after a month that he'd won 433 million Kenyan shillings. After a month.
What?
He didn't even know. He just bought the ticket, scratched it, didn't bother until they called him.
What?
So, and then he learns a day after his birthday
What?
that he's just become
What?
For
wealthy.
33 million, I'm changing my
433.
We are changing that.
It's today.
It's today.
I have been born.
I've
Sanity's.
been born again.
Have you ever seen that scene in what's the Al Pacino movie where he's a drug dealer? Yeah. This is my house. I get into some Al Pacino real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, who are you? Who are you?
Something me in my house?
Do you know who I am? You know, it's so funny how Mexicans can't say who.
Or Italians.
Or Italians or Cubans. You know who I am? It's almost like there's a hole.
Yeah.
You know, before that. But yeah, today we are talking about really, really crazy stories that we've seen happening online and around us, and the ones that the DCI of Blackout Fire. Because there are too many crimes being committed on these internet things. Dimore, what is the latest shenanigan you have to give us?
I have this one guy here.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'll just read the message, then we are going to translate.
Mm-hmm.
Says, hello, I got this issue. I broke up with my baby mama early this year. I had a baby girls with her. That's what I mean. I had a baby girl with her. She moved on with
baby girl,
yeah.
See baby girl. Those mean different things. Some of baby girl and baby girl.
Keja ameandika ni I had a baby girls with her.
Girls. Drama. Kwanga drama first. See grammar first.
She moved on with another guy immediately after our breakup.
Wow.
Now shida iko, she wants to come back na kona body huyo ninja mwingine. Anasema ana regret decision alimake. I'm into my daughter's life, like I do support her financially. So kitu naona ni issue ni part of money I'll be sending for the child's upkeep will be used to cater for the other child who is not mine, since the other baby daddy aliondokea. Any advice? Nicheze deadbeat ama huyu hata ulizi kama mrudie. Hiyo ametoa hiyo, amesema nicheze deadbeat ama because I can't take her back with another guy's baby. So yako too worried.
How old is the child? Yake. So this is what you do. And translate it for them.
Yeah, so there's this guy who was dating this girl, and they had this woman, and they had a baby. They had a child, a baby girl. Then they broke up, and this lady moved on and got married to another guy. Then they've broken up with the other guy, and she's pregnant.
With the other girls.
Yeah, with the other guys. Come. For no better one. Yeah, so now this lady wants to come back to this original dude, and the guy cannot take her back. You are sure. So the problem is, he feels like if he sends money for upkeep to the lady, the lady will use the money to raise the other child from the deadbeat father. Yeah.
What do you think, HR? What should this man do?
I think he should not be a deadbeat. I think he should continue supporting his kid, but just that.
No, but once he sends the money, he has no control over what it's used for.
I know, but still, you can't just So you remove all rights, and
I feel the money will be shared.
I get that, but imesemekana the other baby daddy is not in the picture, even
it's
support wise. So now you're leaving your ex, who has your child, peke yake ang'ang'ane na mtoi wako, just because she has a kid with another. Just take your kid.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Take your kid, or if she's very young, design bado nitaje madake, you know. Or if that's not what you want to do.
No woman with a suckling child has another child. In this modern era, they don't do that. They wait 3-4 years.
And it's a complicate the issue of taking the child because, of course, you know the law and she has the custody.
No, if I can prove
Like rule for you to pay child support.
child, I'm already suing her to take the child so that I can support the child. Just because I'm supporting my child doesn't mean I support her. Okay? So you and your child. And that is something a good friend of mine asked me, man. So he was like, he's 37, just to give you a background, divorced, and his baby mama asked him some weird, what happens if I get a child and another man? He was like, yo, look, that's not my problem. So you'll be coming to get the kids and you leave that one? Yeah. If I take the kids out, I'll take my kids, I'm gonna leave that one there. That's not mine. You know, and I feel like in such situations, that's what you should do. Treat your kids like they're your kids. I was not there when you were feeling the pleasures of making this child. Was I there? You didn't even send me a video.
Complicated space.
For me, to
It's not
just say
complicated.
the
No,
law.
like when you think of it from the kids' perspective, they had no choice to being here. So I'm saying complicated in the sense of, imagine you're that kid, the second guy, and your half sibling. Their dad, Mr. Simon, comes with it, takes them away. They come back, they tell you all the stories. They come back with all these gifts, all these shoes, all, you know. Like, that's what I mean. From the kids' perspective, it's very complicated, man. Like, mzee wangu uko wapi? Mzee wako
Wallahi, moja
and
anadunga
the kid,
makila the latest. The other one
and the kid
anapigwa na
had
maisha
no
mbaya.
choice in the matter, you know.
But he also had no choice in the matter.
Neither did I. Exactly. That's what I was about to tell you. I had no choice either. If it was my choice, I would have pulled
Kama
down.
niko na dhao tano sibai sijui njumu ya mtoi wangu ya 25 na huyo ya 25. Wangu nambai ya dhao tano.
No, I get it. I'm just saying it's complicated, yeah,
It is.
from the kids' side. It's just an acknowledgement, yeah.
So if
This kid has no side. This kid is a victim.
Yeah.
So victimize the kid. Listen.
you know for what I will do in this situation, to cut the long legal procedures as sijui kwenda kusaka custody and stuff, I'll just pay my child's bill kwa source. Kama ni school fees, I'm clear.
What about
clear
food?
Food. I don't think I'm really that petty. hadi
Also,
kwa
I don't
food.
think.
Listen. What about rent?
Rent kwani
No.
they live at si wanaishi pamoja kwani
No.
akona kija kando.
Listen.
I mean, whether
You
this
see-
child was there
you
or
see,
not, I would still have paid
yeah.
for rent.
Y'all will come out in defense of like you should do this and that,
No,
do
no.
this until, sir,
Assume the child was not there. Would you still pay rent?
yes.
So just pay the same way you would have.
I wouldn't pay rent.
No, if you're divorced and
And-
she's not, you,
Oh, she's not financially.
Yeah.
Okay.
you can't leave your kids in the
I would-
street.
yeah.
Okay.
You get, but
Okay. That's different.
So food for
What-
me
what
is petty. So I won't mind about food.
what
But
about
the other bills-
what about health insurance?
I'm paying for my
You
kid.
should take food.
Nimesema nalipa from the source.
Yeah, but you know, you can't get health insurance.
I can get for me and my kid.
Your dependents.
Yeah.
So
That
if,
is my
if you get a family insurance plan, you'll have, unless you take your wife off that plan, whatever kids she sires.
just mine and my kid.
I'm sure there's a way
Yeah,
around that.
I'm sure I can maneuver
Listen,
around that.
if no, unless you delist her from there,
She wasn't even there originally.
no, if you if you
The topic here is the child.
The child.
no, but
The child's
So
health
pay
care.
the bills at the source. Usitumie mamake
Yeah.
shit.
no, what I'm saying is, if you've ever paid for family plan insurance, okay, you have, let's say I'm the one getting insurance, you list your entire
No,
dependents.
but listen, you know,
Okay.
so we're answering.
So hapa kwa kulist, I
Hapa,
list the child.
these ones are not married. Sini baby mama,
Ni baby
girlfriend,
mama.
boyfriend.
It doesn't matter. Insurance, your dependents are not necessarily
Alright.
if you're mine.
I list my child hapa kwa dependent.
What if ulichukua hiyo insurance
Sikuwa nime-
way before sasa ni mtoto wako alizaliwa, sawa? So now it's ndio huyo mtoto azaliwe, lazima huyu mama, the lady must be in your plan so that she can use your plan.
But see, then it's just me, her, and the kid.
Yeah.
Now, any other child, unless you delist her, any other child,
Is
sure-
the
I'm
you
sure
know
there's
this is a very
something
it's
like
a very
that.
simple thing.
because you know
Is
what
the money
happens?
going to
She
increase?
has a card.
Is the money going to increase? The insurance money.
No,
Then I don't care. Si pesa ni
I
ile
do.
ile.
I do.
Why?
I shall not. I shall
Si
not.
pesa-
I shall not.
If the money is not increasing, then that's being paid.
Yeah, it's been a change.
Don't ni ile tu.
Look,
Ni
No,
the same
you're
way
sure
car
your
rent
kid
tu.
is.
Ako sawa.
I will not take care of another man's
If
good
the money is
time,
increasing, nachuja.
ever. I don't care if it is not increasing, it's staying the same. I will never put any of my financial endeavors towards another man's child, ever.
So utalipata hiyo rent.
No, that is the roof. The roof shall remain the roof unless she wants.
same thing with
If she
insurance.
wants to move to a more expensive house, foot the bill yenye iko hapo juu.
But sasa unalipa rent juu ya change, lakini you don't wanna pay insurance na change.
Hata uta
Because insurance inaweza see.
Because in the same house that you're paying for, that kiddo is running around.
I don't care. You see, I'm not
Yaani
there.
kuvunja madirisha huko.
Unaambia, "Wewe, kuna fundi."
Sina hiyo hakuna. Nani
Si atasema ni wako.
listen.
Baba
Ni
boy.
Saimo.
Baba boy.
Listen.
Baba boy.
At no point
Boy ameharibu choo.
tengeneza na pesa yako. Iko nini? Never. Look, this is a thing that men have fucked up with nowadays. You all tend to take care of somebody else's sperms.
Well, you know what? There are some very upright men
Mm-hmm.
who have turned out to be very successful in life
Mm-hmm.
because they were assimilated into another man's life.
Mm-hmm.
Like this man had no business adding you onto his life. He was probably just interested in your mother.
So
But
basically
he
we are talking
ended
about
up,
single mothers.
yeah,
now.
but then he ended up assimilating you, and you end up being this successful member of society,
Mm-hmm.
majorly because of that connection. And you end up also just helping other people in life as well. But it all starts from you being assimilated and someone, quote unquote, taking care of another man's good
And
time.
as you say, the child is first
The
and
child has
foremost.
no choice.
And even hata achana na mtoi, sometimes even the woman knows.
Yeah, it was maybe like an
You-
oops.
you even find a good woman and anapatana na skia
No.
they date a guy who looks like a good guy at first,
Then
and
they
then
have
6
an
months
oops
down the
moment.
line the guy realizes staki udem ni trash
Hata si hivyo.
Ana ameboeka tu na
Hata
yeye
Hata
Trash.
si hivyo, they have an oops moment.
ama ameboeka tu
And
na yeye.
then the guy,
Hata vintaboeka.
then the guy
Lives.
leaves. The chick had no choice
Yeah.
in getting the kid.
Hey,
So mimi
pambana na hali yako.
you know
Look, never. I'm gonna give you free advice. Don't date single mothers.
I also can't, but I'm
Okay.
also not for trashing.
Man,
I
I'm
can't
not,
date
I'm
a
not
single
trashing
man.
them. I'm
First
just
of
not
all-
taking care
Uh-huh.
of your own good time. I'm not taking care, Sawa, of a man, of a man's child.
Then
That
don't
man
love
didn't
her,
even want to take care of
Then
his own
don't
child.
date her. If you can't take care of the kid, then leave the single mother.
or let me put it this way.
First of all, in that situation, he doesn't even want her. He's not even interested. He does not want
it's
her back.
different. It's different. Maybe the guy is not able
Mhm.
to cater for the kid and runs away na mkia katikati ya miguu. So it's not that they don't want this chick, just this whole situation. Me, let me just stop out.
Of course.
So he refuses to man up.
Let me give you a sample scenario. Maybe a 20-year-old woman, maybe a Gadia. Then she dates this guy, maybe.
A minute. Shout out to General Mosquito. He's asking, what's up? What's popping, everyone? We're talking about
What's good, gang?
Yeah, we're talking about Demore explained this situation where this man had a child by some woman. They divorced or they broke up. She goes out, she left him. She left.
Yeah.
She leaves him, goes out there, gets pregnant
And
by
then
another
comes
man. Now he's coming back to say, take me back because I have your child. I'm pregnant with another man's child. So he's asking, should he
Be a deadbeat.
be a deadbeat?
Yeah, so I was giving you a sample scenario.
Okay.
Yeah, and this 20-year-old, maybe with a 21-year-old, they do whatever.
They get a baby.
No. Wanna have two sex, and they had maybe walikuwa plan to take a morning after the next day.
So they get a baby. A baby
And
happens.
and it fails.
Mhm.
So does that mean that the life of this lady is like literally over?
No, but her love life has permanently changed.
Doesn't have.
No, that is very hypothetical. A woman with a child will not get the same experience of dating. Is it?
That's true.
Life
It's not
changes.
same.
The minute
It's
a
not
woman
the
gets a
same.
child,
Yeah.
everything changes.
Yeah, it's not the
I will
same.
not see you the same.
Yeah, it's not.
You're not a girl anymore. You've bred.
I get what you're saying. What I'm
Okay.
against is the society depicting single mothers as, you know what the society depicts them
As what? Say it.
as hoes. They are not all of them are.
Yeah.
If you have one child, you're not. If you have two kids by two different men, you're a hoe. And a dumb one. That's it. It's a very fine line. If you see like this one, whatever we are talking about, this lady right here, this is a hoe. She's for the highest bidder. And right now, her best cards are this guy.
Yeah, ameona huko jo.
Nikubaya.
That man must be making some money. Now she wants to come back. She had bet on the other one, as you said. 6 months later, he's not there. And look, I don't care if you're 20, 19, 21. If you have a baby as a girl, okay, my conversation with you changes. End of story. Joe Mosquito says, me personally, I'm not raising another man's child, so it's a no for me. Exactly.
I also wouldn't.
Okay, and you see, society has given women a zero repercussions environment. She understands even if I get a child, I'll still get a good man and he'll still do ABCD for me. Because the availability of these simps is too much.
Yeah.
Okay, where they do not allow women to suffer the consequences of their own actions.
But at the end of the day, I've seen marriages of guys who married single mothers and their
And
marriages
it's
were
successful,
successful.
yeah.
And other guys who went for women in their prime and they did it last a year.
That is true.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So it's never like, it's not like
Nothing is guaranteed.
yeah, it's not guaranteed.
But you see, my only thing is, you shouldn't generalize all of them as how you putting it.
How?
Like single moms are a certain way. Now,
Some of them are
now
If
let me
it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck.
No. Kamlesh, this is not even a pause moment. Just imagine you're a chick.
Okay.
Fresh out of high school.
Okay.
You're dating your lovely boyfriend Simon. You feel me? And then
Yeah.
you and Simon mess around and then you have an oops moment. Let's say what Demore just said. You tried
maybe it failed.
the contraceptive,
Yeah.
it failed.
It does
Yeah.
fail.
You're like, boom, shit, I'm pregnant.
Mm.
So Simon
What's good?
was good.
How we doing about this
I'm
baby?
in a different scenario. You have a sister. You don't have a sister.
Yeah, I can't
No,
relate. I
clear,
relate
clear,
to this
clear,
one more.
clear,
I relate to
clear.
that one.
Let me cook. Let me
Yeah.
cook.
Cool.
Cook.
Let me
Cool.
cook. So
I'll continue with the cooking.
Simon is like, hey yo,
This is not happening.
it's saying for me. Yo,
Yeah,
I have my whole
I'm
life.
19.
ahead of me.
Yeah.
Why you trying to hold me down?
Yeah.
Deuces. Simon Chucks goes to campus, whatever,
Akili.
does his. Yeah. So now, Kamlesh is a chick. It's not like, man.
What do I do?
What do I do? So Kamlesh is a chick.
Mary stops.
Raises this chick. And sometimes
That's
Mary,
coward.
no, it's not even. Sometimes that also doesn't work. So what if that also doesn't work? The kid is still here. So you're like, shit, alright. So Kamlesh is a chick, has to raise this kid by herself.
Okay.
Alright? Alright. Let's say when Kamlesh is like 25, she meets Dimore and you know they get into a thing. But Kamlesh as a chick is handling
Our business.
yeah, like 100%. And then Dimore is like, yo, Wagwan. Now, is Kamlesh is a chick at fault when Kamlesh, the motherfucker, judges her as a single mom? Is she still quacking like a duck and she had no choice in the matter?
Just to put it simply.
Yeah.
You have a,
But nataka kusikia hiyo kwanza.
Listen.
Yeah. Should Dimore miss out?
Judge.
Should Dimore miss out
a good woman.
on a good woman?
No.
So this what happened?
That's where character comes in. You see, if she's a person of good character, that separates. So, okay, majority of women in their 30s, single mothers, divorced or whatever, okay,
A hose.
are the instigators of their own divorce. Okay,
Can you back this up?
look at that. My
No, I
G.
see for the conversation.
For the
Can
conversation.
you back it up?
So, I know, okay, I've seen.
yeah. But your perspective
I'm
is
a-
limited though.
No, you say if I can back it up. Let me give you a story.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody get married at 28, get divorced by 35. Okay. And he married a good woman. But as I was telling you, the AG's office as a man in marriage is not your friend. If I marry a single mother, or if you decide to marry a single mother, do it the traditional way. Do not put government in your relationship.
Why?
Because now your money, your everything, let's assume she has a son, right? And y'all get only daughters.
I'm gonna write the will.
No problem.
Today.
No problem. Right? But if you're married legally, you're legally required to leave
But
some of your, if you write that will, okay, lazima uachie hiyo kijana
Yeah,
but that's
but
what
then-
the child
but
was
then-
saying. If
but
you want to
then-
love the kid, then don't even. love
Yeah,
the
like
mother.
don't get into
Tuachane
it.
na yeye.
You know what you're doing. Just don't.
If you're taking
so
the
that-
mother, be ready for the kid.
If it's not for you, it's not for
I like-
you.
I like
All
your-
I'm saying
I
is,
like your man, not you, man.
don't generalize that shit, man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was if you had a daughter or a sister or a female,
Say daughter.
a daughter.
It's very personal for
Yeah,
you.
if you had a daughter
Say daughter.
and she got into a
Unafanya
relationship
nakuangalia.
for a
Say
year
daughter.
and got a child and the relationship became abusive, would you still tell your daughter to remain in the relationship
Fuck.
so that he's
Come-
not termed a hoe?
No, come back home.
So when she comes back home, is she a hoe?
No, she's my daughter.
Exactly. Those single mothers, some of them, we
This
are also
one-
not
This
generalizing.
one was about to say some of them are someone's daughter.
Yeah, some of them are good.
What are the
women.
rest?
Yeah.
Jerry Mosquito says, but if they were together before, it depends on the circumstances. For example, if the man was responsible for them breaking up in the first place. Jerry Mosquito, no. She left him, went to another man,
Got
Yeah,
pregnant.
got pregnant.
Now it's coming
Now
back.
she's coming back
Because the
again,
other man is a jack.
pregnant, trying to get this man to raise his child. Plus,
And-
the man, she left him for his child. You understand how messed up that is? And Jim Mosquito goes on to say, my divorced relatives always asking me why aren't you married, and I ask them why aren't they still married. Because if you go, especially in modern society nowadays, if you go put the government in your relationship, you're fucked as a man. Because now she has rights over you in ways you don't even know. Cook. Okay. You should keep this. Nikikukatia, was the government there? When I was taking you out for dinner before, was the government there? When we were having sex, was the government there? This is basically you putting me in a cell and telling me this is your block now. And that is why you see all these women in these marriages kabetei. Wanakabete wanaume yao. Because they do not want to obey. I saw this video of this girl. They're at the altar. And she had a problem with the obey part. She was like, obey?
Nah.
Obey what?
Skip.
Obey who?
Skip ad.
You get what I mean? And it just registered in my brain. This is the modern woman that we are dealing with. She wants all your benefits, but does not want to submit to the requirements of enjoying these benefits. Read the fine print. Save yourself a lot of money. Save yourself heartache, depression, and mental instability. Save your life. Do not enda ukalipe mahari. Let that be the only thing she can get out of you. Hata DJ Mo alisema alipo 150k tu for size 8. Mimi ningetoa tu 1. But the minute, how many marriages have we seen kiburi set in the minute kijana ameput a ring on it? Kiburi everywhere. You get? But as we come to a conclusion of this show, we've been talking about the crazy stories or the crazy circumstances that people find themselves in that we had discovered and we felt warranted a conversation. Because our chair is crazy, and that's why this was for sanity's sake. What the hell is going on in society?
Society is fucked up, man.
Okay, inject some sanity back into society. Jerome Mosquito says, if that's the case, then hell, she can kick rocks. And that's all I'm saying. Mkateseke huko nyi wote. Hamia Kibera. Yeah. You dump me, go get pregnant, and now you expect me to come take care of the kid from the nigga you left me for.
I'm not leaving my kid though.
Then take your kid from her. Take your kid.
I'll pay my bills from the source.
Don't be granddad. Don't try to wife her home. Okay? Because only home, my G. Only home.
That's what's up.
Like hell. But anyway, what are your closing remarks, HR?
My closing remarks is the world is a crazy place. Find your balance. You feel me? As Kamlesh says, find your demon. You feel me? Conjure some minion demons together. So that's what you want. And in taking it back to that story about the lady and the skinny guy, if something makes you happy, fuck what the world thinks about it. Yeah, man. So put yourself as number one. Happiness above everything else.
Somebody they said they saw a midget somewhere.
Shout out. Shout out.
The midget spot. Dimoy, what are your closing remarks?
To sum the whole of what we have been talking about today, I'll just say, know thyself. Know thyself.
Knowledge of self
is king. Is key to
power.
Know thyself.
Know thyself, man. It's been an amazing show, 2 hours 10 minutes long. For everybody that popped in and out, Jerome Mosquito says, Dimoy, don't be a sucker for love.
Sucker for love for my daughter. No,
Much love.
I'm talking about my child here. Let me be a sucker for my child.
This has been the Black Kings Frequency.
Much love, family.
Brought to you by the one and only Kamlesh.
Yeah, man. HR the messenger. General Mosquito always pops up when we're finishing.
Well, you know,
Every single time.
Lando Winter is here now too.
When we're finished.
When we're finishing is them. These guys are
2 hours late, man. Y'all stop. Get it together, man. Get it together.
He says,
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
man, we need men in these conversations. Lando Winter says, I'm late to the show this evening. I'm breaking to join in momentarily, fam. We are out. We are done with the show. You're going to be here by yourself.
It's over, man.
It's over.
Much love, family.
Much
Every
love.
Tuesday, every Thursday, Black King's Frequency. We were honored to have Mr. Diary of a Young Black King with us.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We'll probably have him another time so that we can kick the sucker for love mentality out of him.
Never happened.
But till Thursday, it's been Camlish. Keep it real, keep it true.